Welcome, dreamers and wanderers, to a new tarot reading here at Dream at Wanderland. I'm Pia, your tarot reader, and today I will look into the energies for September because it's already the end of August. Unbelievable how time flies. So, what brings this September? And therefore, I have my my Cozy Witch Tarot, which is so fall and autumn, and the Spirit Animal Oracle deck from Colette Baron Reed. And I will start with the spirit animals to see which spirit animals will accompany you throughout September and support you on your manifestation journey. And we have the Otter Spirit. You are never alone. So 42 adds up to 6, so the lovers are in place as well. The lovers are also a couple, so there is, as the card already says, you are never alone, no matter how you feel at that moment or if you doubt or not. You are always accompanied by spirit, the divine universe, God, if you want to call it that way. So there's always someone, something around, and you are never alone. So you can ask that spirit at any time for support, for guidance, for whatever you need at that moment. Yeah. Great. So it feels like with that energy, September might be a month where you will be very connected to the divine and really are in a co-creation mode together with the divine. Whatever you want to create for yourself or for the world out there, or both, in connection to each other, there is some kind of connection that you will really use and co-create and in ongoing exchange of wisdom and knowledge and messages that may come through as well. Okay, let's see what the tarot cards have to say. 13 with that, I don't know what's the English word for it. I always forget that, but you can see that thing here. Tidy up your life for making space for better, for something better. So really, maybe there is some, you might need to tidy up your space, your apartment, also your life. Make sure that everything is in order, like your finances, your job, maybe some documents that you have just put into the other corner and now need to sort that out a little bit. That seems to be the task for this month, for September, before you head into, it really feels like that there is a new stage in your life coming, and for making space for that phase and a new chapter, maybe you might need to sort out your life first. So that's the overlaying energy here. And I think I will have a look into 3 to 4 different areas of your life, like finances, love, career. We will see what the fourth thing is. So let's start with finances first. So how or what goes on with your finances in September? Six of Swords and Ace of Swords. Okay. So with the Six of Swords, it seems, yeah, it's time for a new chapter. It's literally a time for a new chapter, because one of my personal side endeavors, like if you follow my channel for a while, then you may have seen or heard about co-living Zemkovo, which I have invested in and bought an apartment a few years ago, and now it's almost finished with renovating and furniture and everything, and the entire project comes to, yeah, today is literally the last day where you can actually buy an apartment. From tomorrow onwards, sales phase has closed, and we literally enter a new season of, yeah, where our focus goes. It's not anymore selling the apartments. I think the last date is when I checked was 14 apartments left. So if you have an interest in building another income stream, then that might be worth to check out. I can put the link into the description later on, so feel free to check it out. And yeah, we literally enter a new phase when we prepare now for official opening for guests and the co-working and everything. So there's already a new chapter. And maybe something like that is coming for you too, not only in new month, but also maybe there are for you as well some financial new activities or possibilities. With the Ace of Swords, this might definitely be true for you too. And with the Six of Swords here, yeah, there is a fairy that comes to take you on board. The question is, will you go on board, or will you let that fairy pass by and wait for another opportunity? So that's your decision, but there is an opportunity. The question is just, will you take it or not? And with the Ace of Swords here, you will have a lot of new ideas. What comes through as well is what I see right now is a lot of balloons coming down, and one of them will hit that tiny sword and explode, whatever that means. Yeah, maybe one of your dreams come to an end, and yeah, for some of you there might be. That's why it's so important to really tidy up your life, because maybe there is something that turns out to be just an exploded balloon, just air, and one of your dreams turns out not be successful as it looked like first. And that's why it's so important to really tidy up everything first before you enter something new. And with tidying up everything, the Ace of Swords will come into your life, because then you will have space for new ideas, for new possibilities. You will open up space for something new that is coming. Okay, so that's so far for finances. What was the next one? Love. Shall we have a look into love? What goes on? Okay. That's actually a little bit too much, but anyways, I would trust that this is fine. You may need more space afterwards. Anyways, so love, 3 of Wands. Be brave. It could be, there's a possibility that that will be rewarded. So if there is someone in your life that you like, or that you want to ask out or invite or whatever, that it now in September might be, or it's a good time to be brave and actually ask that person out. So make the first step. Tell them, tell him, tell her what's going on inside you. Do something brave, really. All right, next one, 4, okay. 4 of Wands. So there is a kind of development here. A place to hang your witch hat. Okay. Yeah. 4 of Wands, family is when you feel safe and most comfortable. And maybe there's something to celebrate, which you can invite that person to, or make a reason to celebrate something. Be brave and then celebrate. You will reach some kind of milestone, some kind of stability, maybe that turn from not really knowing what the other person is thinking and feeling, towards when you are brave and open up yourself first, then it will turn into a stable phase of knowing what both of you want and feel, and if you want to hang out with each other or not. But with the 4 of Wands, it looks very positive, so try it. Be brave. And then, we have the King of Swords and the Emperor. The King of Swords, we all can learn important things from each other. So maybe that is a person who is very knowledgeable, that you feel that you can learn from. And at the same time, that person has also energies of the Emperor, very there's a certain kind of authority. It could be a little bit older than you, or at least it feels like it's a more wiser person who has already seen a lot and experienced a lot. Someone very strategic. With the King of Swords sometimes is not too emotional, very mind-driven as well. Could appear sometimes a bit cold. And the Emperor definitely has some kind of responsibility. So that could be the other person that you looking at here. Okay. Is there anything that we need to know about that person and what's going on here? I feel like I want to have a little bit more information. Okay. Oh no. No. Sorry, that's a little bit too much. Okay, I keep that one because that is already turned around. Okay, so what with the 10 of Pentacles, to have everything or means for everyone something else. That means maybe that person is already in your life, and with the 10 of Pentacles here, it seems that there is a certain kind of misalignment between your wishes, desires, dreams for yourself, you two, what you want for you, that person, and together, and what the other person want and think and desire. At least that is what you feel at the moment. And that is something that you are struggling with because you don't really know how that can go together. And that could mean that the being brave card here is a hint to really clarify that. And then we are back to number 13 here, tidying up the situation. And in that case, it's tidy up your relationship with that person. And really talk to that person. Have a clarifying talk and really make yourself clear. Be brave and really open up. What is it that you want from that person, with that person, from your relationship that you may have? What your expectations may be? And then ask that person that or hers or his feelings, desires, dreams, expectations from a relationship or not. And that will help you both to come to a new stability within your relationship, because now it's clarified. You know what you want, what that person wants, the person knows what you want, and the other way around, and everyone knows. And then you can make sure that you really meet at a point where you want both similar things. Or if it's not the case, then there is a decision in the room as well. But this is not what I get through here. That clarifying chat, talk, conversation will help to find a new stability for yourself, for the person, for your relationship with each other. Okay, that is way more clear to me. And I'm satisfied with that last card here. So we can move on to the career. What is going on with your career? Career / business / whatever you define as career. The purpose. Okay. So we have the Empress. It's all about receiving and being able to nurture. Yeah, if you receive, you have time to actually take care of others as well. In every experience is beauty. So you may have already a lot of experience in what you do. Will that work? We will see. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Witch is in. You don't need to sacrifice anything. You can have it all. So if you are doubting that you can have everything, then this is your assurance that it is the case, that you can actually have everything. You just need to ask for it. Or not really ask for it. You are the queen. You can create that for yourself. So you don't ask for it. You just say that it is that way, that you can have everything, that you will have everything. Everything that you wish for. Anything. If you, depending on what you want. If it's your career, your business, it is you who create all the things and no one else. And the Relaxed Witch, it's the Hanged one usually. You can be get used to it, to wait for things from time to time. So maybe you are a little bit impatient at the moment and asking yourself or the divine when it's coming, what you are wishing for. In that case, it's a little bit stay relaxed, stay calm, change perspectives. Maybe that helps to see different opportunities or different possibilities to do the things that you think you need to do. And then you will see if you really need to do that. Yeah, the vibes that I get here is with the Queen of Pentacles. Say it out loud, scream it into the universe how you want to have whatever you want to have. That's for every one of you. You know the best what you want to have. Say it out loud. You are the creator. You are the queen, and everyone is doing the things to make the queen happy. So that's the first thing. And then open up yourself really for receiving. Make sure that you stay open to any kind of receiving. And that is possibly also what the relaxed witch means here, because sometimes the things don't come to you in the way that you thought that you want to receive it. It may come in a different way, a different angle, from a different direction, in a different form, but definitely be open to receive that in which way it comes to you. Okay, that's in regards of your career. Okay, I feel like the last piece is your overall well-being, including your personal development, spiritual development. What is going on in September with that? The plan, the Seven of Pentacles, plant shop. Yeah, it's a lot of patience, nurturing what you have already planted. It's still nurturing phase. Keep patient. That could also be here related to your career situation. Enjoy the process. Enjoy this phase of growth. You are growing. The things that you have planted are growing. And enjoy that. Take care of that. Keep the practice alive that you may have learned. Nurture them. And replace the patience. Because I don't know what about you, but when I hear to stay patient, then I really it's hard for me to not be annoyed, because stay patient, blah blah blah. It's I hear that a little bit too often, and then it's more that I become impatient instead of staying patient. So maybe replace that being patient with enjoy the journey. That's what comes through right now. So, is there anything else that we need to know? Okay. There we are with 5 of Swords. You cannot be right all the time. So if there is a situation where different opinions meet each other, then make sure that you don't want to be right. Because even if you can't convince the other person, then keeping trying to be right just leads to conflicts. And really, sometimes it's not worth to keep that, or to fight for something just to be right. So okay, these are the 4 areas that I wanted to have a look into it. And then within all areas, definitely it's the hint here with tidying up. And on the other side, you are never alone. So whatever happens in any of those areas, you always have the support by the divine, your spirit animals, the otter spirit in specific for September. So really talk to your spirits, talk to the divine. Nurture that connection, that relationship to the divine and your spirit animals. And yeah, you will never feel alone if you do that. And that's it for now. If you have any questions or remarks or anything that you want to share with us, feel free to put them in the comment section. If it resonates or if you are excited to see what the September in real life brings, and if any of that might help you, feel free to leave me a like, come back at a later stage and tell us in the comments what you have experienced. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe to not miss out any further messages. And then I wish you a very happy manifesting September, and we will see us very soon in the next video. Bye for now.